Hmm, maybe it's working. Let's see. Can I get it up over here? Oh, that's what I should do. Should try to see. Okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, so that's one way of doing things. Um, so use that if I need to, but oh wow, how did this get changed? This resolution doesn't look right. Is that what is going on here? Um, yeah, this resolution looks a little strange. Hmm, well this is weird. How do I change that? Let's go into settings. Wow, I'm confused. How has this happened? Hmm. Okay, I kind of want to open that up again and see what this stream looks like, because, yeah, I can see it looks a bit strange. Wow. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of black area. I don't understand why that's happening. Because when I go in to the game, it doesn't look like that. I look at this software. So weird, so weird shape. I'm not sure why that is. Man, what is going on? How did I do that? Hmm. Okay, what if I delete this source that I'm using? Okay, and then I make a new one. Let's call it the same thing. It's probably fine. Capture a specific window, and I'll select the window. And maybe there's something else I need to do. Okay, now yeah, it's really small. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know why the size is so small. Seems strange to me. Is my in-game resolution doing this? What is my resolution? Doesn't seem like that's it. Wait. Okay, I'll try that, see if that changes anything. So I changed the game resolution. That didn't seem to change anything. Maybe I need to look in the streaming software. I don't really understand how this works. Hmm. How do you change the size of the output screen that's getting sent to YouTube? The size just doesn't. It's called the canvas size, I think. And the canvas size is different to the last time I did this. But I'm not sure why that is. Okay, I just did something else again. What have I done? Wow. I am confused. So if I look at a different canvas, it'll tell me what resolution it is. What about this one? What is this one's? It actually doesn't show me the resolution. Hmm. Maybe it's this specific kind of source I'm using that doesn't list the resolution. That's really weird. Why would that be? I can't make it. Wow, what is going on? So it's the wrong size. But I didn't have this problem last time. So why would that be? Oh, I full screened it and that seems to have done it. Yeah, look at that. I'm just looking at how it looks on the stream because the stream's actually a bit behind. Um, okay. Huh. So it's because I was playing in windowed mode, maybe? That was causing some issues. So when I look at the properties, yeah, I'm still not exactly sure why that happened. But it seems to fix it when I went into full screen mode for the game. Went into the game and selected full screen. So hopefully that'll stay fixed. I don't know. Guess we'll have to see. One thing, I did want to test something with the chat. Nah, I won't bother doing that yet. I'll just keep things the way they are and maybe just start seeing if I can play a little bit. Okay, so I did change the resolution. That means I want to zoom in a bit. I like being zoomed in and turn up my UI scale a bunch just so it's easy to see everything. If you watched a previous stream, you might be thinking, oh no, he's starting again. Yeah, I am. I still have the other save file, but it was in the Tmod loader application. I guess I could probably migrate it over. I imagine there's probably a way to do that, but no. I just wanted to try playing the base version of the game for a bit. I mean, it didn't have any mods enabled on the last thing, even though it was an application that you usually use to play mods on Terraria. I didn't actually have any of the mods on. But I don't know. This seems like it might be a bit more updated to me. Not sure, but Because if you look down at the crafting screen, it's actually a little bit different. And yeah, it's changed a bit. Um, like this scrolly part's the same, but when you click this hammer or the crafting window pop out thing, this was not like this before. And I think that was a recent update within the last week or two. And but yeah, the Tmod loader version doesn't seem to have been updated to that, to have that menu yet, or to have the changes. This one has. And I don't remember seeing any cloud slimes either. I just killed cloud slime. So yeah, that's another addition that Tmod loader doesn't seem to have versus the space version of Terraria. I guess it is more up to date. Sakura, this looks like a sakura tree. Cherry blossom. I kind of wonder how many other places have cherry trees that like outside of Japan. I know there's some in America, but I don't actually know where they're from. Like what country they be from. Cherry trees. Some of them might have different flowers. You'd think with the name they would have cherries, but maybe some of them don't. Wonder what the ones that like when people are selling cherries from the supermarket and places, what those trees look like. Anohi. I hear that occasionally in anime, that phrase, anohi. I feel like that usually means on that day or this day. Anohi. Hmm. Very much am just doing the same thing as last stream. And I wonder what the max resolution that we're being outputted at is. Okay, it's still 720 by the looks of it. Hey, Squirrel, how's it going? Hey, I didn't hurt the squirrel. Oh, okay, it was just luck. Squirrel got lucky. I was thinking they enabled a thing where you don't attack him by default. I think there is an item that does that, that makes it so you don't attack the peaceful creatures, but pretty sure. I'm hoping that wasn't just a mod, but I feel like there's maybe the zookeeper or something that NPC might sell something that does that. I have to look at that. I don't usually like fighting these tougher enemies that are coming after me this early in the game. It's possible, but I don't know if that's something I really want to try. Just gonna retreat over here. Hopefully I can get some help. What was he? Okay. Oh, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Helps when there's the enemies that were on the ground didn't seem to follow. Hmm. So this is kind of like spawns. Maybe I might use this area as kind of the foundations for a house. Still want to get some more materials before we get too into the building process, but figured we may as well at least put down a foundation. Maybe just start on the skeleton of the house, and then maybe we'll finish it off later. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting used to how this newer crafting window works. Just some basic house building going on. I don't know what the Japanese is for house. I feel like it was ie or something. Whoa, that used so much wood. That was, I was holding right click to do that. I wonder if you're not meant to do that anymore. Maybe holding left click is the better way nowadays. I don't know, even that used up a lot. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was like all my wood. I feel like I could transfer it, craft these wooden walls, these background tiles back into wooden blocks, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, you can go back the other way. So I'm just gonna left click. So yeah, it gets really fast. It's crazy. Okay, I kind of miss how I feel like it was slower. This acceleration, I'm not used to how fast the crafting is. So I use up. I'm used to only going like, okay, I know how fast it'll go. I feel like I used to be able to stop it a lot easier, but this time I'm just using up all the resource even though I don't mean to. Like, how do I really watch it and go a bit slower so that doesn't happen? I'm just gonna use whatever light's left to get some more wood, because I don't know, this might be enough, but I'd rather get a bit too much before we start having to deal with zombies and things spawning in. Mm. Do, 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 do. Night time. can see some fireflies. There's some acorns over there. Chop down this tree. Ah, I did what I said I would try to avoid. I'm fighting zombies. Oh, man. That's really convenient that he jumped just then. Wow. Yeah, their AI, I feel like, I don't know when it improved, but they didn't used to do that unless you're on expert mode. Usually you could just jump around them and above them, and they would very rarely try to attack you that way. But, like they wouldn't be able to react very well if you just jumped over them. But yeah, that guy, I jumped above him, and he reacted by jumping up to meet me in midair, and that's very new as far as I know for the base difficulty. So the game has gotten a bit harder in that sense. People playing expert might not. I don't know how if that's changed, but it's not something I recall being in this base difficulty of the game. Actually, running a bit low and healthier. Oh wow. Yeah, I really they seem to know how to jump or when to jump. Getting a bit worried here, so I figure I should move on to some slightly better gear. I kind of wonder how many people actually make wood armor. It's just kind of become a habit of mine that I usually do. Usually be making some kind of armor at the start of the game. I was playing recently, I don't know if it was on stream, but I was playing and I was in the ice biome and I was getting drops from the zombies and I don't know when that changed, but I don't remember the drops from the ice zombies. Like, I think it's their clothing. It gives defense now, and I don't remember how long that's been a feature. Because I feel like I used to always ignore those items because of how they didn't give any stats. I think that's an interesting little thing they've added on. Because I did a similar thing to what I'm doing now, and that I have full wood armor on, but I actually switched to the items that I got from the ice biome just because it was quite a bit better than this wood armor. Oh, they actually have the set bonus in green now. Yeah, that's a new thing. I haven't seen that before. It's convenient. So I built a bow, but I still don't have any arrows to use it with, unfortunately. I'm actually not sure when you can start making a yo-yo or anything. I don't know if you can even make a boomerang. So it looks like I have a few arrows, but not many. I can change them with torches to make them fire arrows or turn them into jester arrows with fallen stars I've picked up during the night, but it doesn't seem I can craft any new arrows. I probably need some stone for that. I did get a shackle though from that zombie. That'll give me an extra defense, which is good. Yeah, using a wooden sword's much quicker. Good to light up your surroundings at night because it's much easier to see any enemies that are approaching you. And yeah, you don't. It's easy to get flanked when you can't see anything. Like even during a fight, like after you already know there's someone there, you, in order to know where you need to run to dodge things, it's good to be able to see. An unlit arena is a bad arena unless you already have some kind of personal light source, maybe like a shine potion or I don't know what else you can use, a wisp or something later on, maybe. So okay, they also drop arrows. That's nice. Hmm. So I can probably get to expanding the house a bit now. So I've already got some walls. I think I'd like some more doors and tables and chairs. That should... Oh, right. I also want some platforms. Don't want to make too many of those, but just enough. Kind of hard to build when there's an enemy next to me. Alright, looks like it is daytime in game now. Like being able to go up and down within and outside the house. That's why I usually put these platforms all around. And I think I'll just use this time to start getting some more wood. Kind of, kind of deforested this side already. Hmm. So maybe it might be a good idea to try the other side, but I don't know. Okay, now I remember why I didn't go over this direction. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's, oh wow. And I wasn't trying to do that. I looked away for a second. And I guess the bunny died. Okay. We'll go over to the right side of the map this time. There's like no acorns here, no trees. I'll change that. Unacceptable. This map needs more trees. Oh, a cloud slime. Wonder where they. I wonder if they like come down from somewhere, or if they spawn down here. Not exactly sure. If them spawning means something, like maybe there's something special about this area. I have to look into that at some point. Sad. Can't get. Need to use some of the. It's always good to have some platforms on you, and if not platforms, then rope is good as well. Don't think I have any rope yet. Yeah, so those cloud slimes, they can jump pretty high. Not really sure what you can use the items they drop for though. So many areas that don't have many trees. Just trampling a bunch of flowers just so I can plant trees. Nature friendly, but only friendly to certain kinds of nature. Okay, this is a jungle biome. Not sure how that's gonna go if I go over there. Just gonna make sure there's nothing too amazing up here. Okay, I'm actually out of acorns. That does not happen often. Let's see what the jungle has in store. Wow, he jumped pretty quick. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Enemies go down in a reasonable amount of hits. Well, their health goes down at least. Hmm. That looks like a bit of a annoying enemy. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to deal with that. I feel like the jungle might be a little bit too difficult for me right now. But I am curious if there is anything I can get from here. Mahogany. Mahogany wood. Not actually sure if placing acorns helps in the jungle. I don't know how that works. I feel like it used to be where certain biomes would just grow their own trees and you didn't need to really worry too much about it. But I don't know if things still work that way. If I'm just misremembering. Because I'm not getting any acorns here. So I'm almost wondering if the jungle might regrow its own whoa, what is that? What just happened? I haven't seen that before. Bees, but they're quite tough. thought bees are usually a lot weaker. Maybe I just don't usually encounter them this early in the game. Wow, they got me. I don't even know where they came from either. I assume I must have broken a beehive somewhere. But, yeah, that was quite unexpected. Like here, yeah, I'm getting acorns again. But when I was in the jungle, that's not something that was happening. Hmm. So I'm not sure what was going on over there. Why, why I wasn't getting acorns. May as well try and go back for a bit. Oh, it'll be nighttime soon though. Hmm. Nighttime. Nighttime in the jungle. Doesn't sound like the easiest thing to survive. Hmm. It's unfortunate we haven't come across any chests. Maybe if I explored the caves a bit more, I'd probably see something. But yeah, I just haven't seen one yet. Hmm. Ah, don't like that enemy. Ouch. Hmm. Doesn't seem to be going well. What can I do? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stop my usual process of going after trees, and maybe I should just go mining. It's probably the thing I should be doing. Seems like the kind of thing that would yield the best returns at this stage. We'll just, yeah. It's pretty rare for that to happen. Seeing a fallen star hit an enemy. Yeah, I'm still not used to the way this zombie AI work. Like that, where he jumps up. Like if I try to jump over this guy, what's he gonna do? Okay, maybe it's not all of them. Now, usually you don't want to get into a fight with the ground enemy and flying enemies at the same time. But I don't know. Figured it could be good experience. Trying to remember how to play this game better. Wow. Maybe getting hit by stars is more common than I remember. Because that was... Yeah, I'm not used to that where they jump up like that. Kinda not really... Yeah, I'm not really reacting the way I should to try and deal with it. I should be getting out of the way, but freezing up when they do a jump attack. Yeah, like that. Oh, I wonder if I'm just too slow. Hmm. Maybe it's less something that I can avoid and more something that I can just not let myself get into that situation in the first place. By how I position myself, that might be more the idea of what you're meant to do, at least in the early game. Because I think later on, it's probably not as much of a problem. As you get better gear, and I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hmm. Don't know what that. It's like a special kind of worm. I don't have a bug net yet, which I think you'd need if you wanted to catch any of the small critters that you use for fishing and stuff. I think you get that from the merchant, if I'm remembering right. So I don't want any of them to get the high ground really. If I get the high ground, that makes my combat a little bit more difficult. Hmm. Oh, what did I say? Don't let them get the high ground. Ah, didn't follow my own advice. Okay, now I'm just letting myself get surrounded. That's bad too. And I'm also going into a really dangerous biome. Yeah, not making a lot of good decisions here. Okay, if I have the high ground... Oh, nope. That doesn't always guarantee safety either. Wow. Maybe if I'm too close to certain inclines, I might not have the right angle to be able to force the enemies back. Oh, man. I feel like I've dropped quite a bit of currency lately. Gotten a lot of stars though. That's good. Might be able to use those later. Okay, I want to do something really simple. I just want to reclaim the money I lost just then. Oh man, he's doing his jumpy thing again. Ah, it's not good. Yeah, you don't want to mix enemy AI together. They're different types of enemies with different movement patterns become kind of difficult to deal with. Because you got the eyes doing their funky bouncing off walls thing, and then you got these crimson enemies that have their own movement patterns. It gets a little bit much for me to think about. Just trying to whittle them down a little so that I can more easily deal with them. It's always when I'm trying to get back to where I died. These guys, I think they didn't, the Crimson enemies probably didn't show up last time, because I had so many zombies following me. That's probably what happened. But since there weren't as many, I guess they felt free to spawn in that time, which is a bit unfortunate. Because I think I didn't. I mean, did I manage to reclaim the money? Maybe? I'm actually not sure. Maybe? Hmm. I might just check that now. Hmm. Wonder, I got some jungle wood earlier. I wonder if I should see if, okay, there's the money there. So I did get it. Alright. I'm thinking maybe I should try to make something with the jungle wood, see how good, like a jungle wood sword or armor is. So it might be a bit better. It probably is better than what I'm using now. Here, a face monster over to the left. Chimera. Chimera? Hmm. Wow, these guys jump too. Ah, that's not good. Hmm. 99 cents. What that means. Okay, let's see if, so I have some mahogany wood I was able to get from the jungle. I'm a bit curious as to, what I can make with that. This is 7, so it's a little bit better. Not much better, but I'm really, okay, I see. So when you mouse over it, you have to kind of look up at the top here to see the cost of what you've selected or moused over. So I'm seeing 25, 30, 20, and then 7. Okay. Oh, I can make a yo-yo now. Oh, it's because I have some cobwebs. So 20 cobwebs and 10 wood make a yo-yo. That's cool. Hmm. I might actually try. Ah, so there's a little effect over here when you craft things now. Hmm. I think it's a bit different depending on what you're making. So did I make a sword yet? I'll make a little bit of a better sword. Just a little bit. So what's the set bonus? The same as the other one, but I think I just have one extra defense now. Like I used to get 3, now I get 4. It's like I'm getting 4 defense from the armor and another one from the shackle, from the accessory area. Hmm. I really should get underground. That's the way the game's meant to be played, but I don't know. This game has some pretty nice animated backgrounds. Not sure how long they've been so animated. The clouds, I'm pretty sure those have been here a while, but when it comes to like the river in the background, that seems newer to me. Like the mountains still look pretty good. I don't know if the detail's a bit higher than it used to be. Hmm, it is nice anyway. I like looking at the backgrounds. Just gonna look at something for a second. How are we doing with that? Okay, I'd say that's pretty good. Let's go back into the game. Alright. Hmm. So the critical strike chance has gone up. Oh, it might just because of the bonus. There's a little, whenever you make accessories or weapons, there can be a little bonus thing, and sometimes that bonus can be quite helpful. Yo-yo. I don't use yo-yos much. Heck, when I first saw them, I used them quite a bit, but after that, it's not been something I've used much of. But they're an okay, good for getting around corners and things and being a little bit more ranged than just using a sword. Hmm. Oh wow, 40 silver. Not sure why he had that much currency on him. Ah, maybe I should go down there. I haven't been down there yet. Map's kind of useful for knowing when you've been somewhere or not, since it's it'll be dark if you haven't been somewhere before. Like this is all dark over here because I haven't been past this point in the jungle. It's the same for the rest of the Crimson biome. Oh, so the merchant moved in. That's nice. Edwin. Edwin the merchant has moved in. Now that he's there, I should probably consider getting a piggy bank, since those can be quite useful. Yellow marigold. Ah, so we've made it back to the jungle. A place that doesn't drop any acorns. Okay, what is going on with these bees? I don't remember bees ever being this strong. So they must be coming out of the trees or something. That's pretty wild. So maybe I can't. Wow. I'm not used to seeing this much more detailed close-up of the NPCs. Hmm. So I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's a trick I used to do. I don't know if it's all that amazing, but there's a thing I used to do to get extra coins when I needed them a lot. Can I go back the other way? No. So once it's a tiki torch, you can't saw off the bottom and make it a normal torch. It's kind of weird, actually. But, they should let you do that. I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to go back. Okay, anyway. I used to make tiki torches and try to sell them. I feel like they'd sell for quite a bit. Yeah, look at that. That's ridiculous. Just from adding a bit of wood. Uh, I kind of want to sell it, but I also kind of feel like that's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to do it. I was desperate once when I did that, but I kind of feel like I want to try doing things a different way this time. Hmm. Ah, Crimson Biome. What the hell this yo-yo? Oh, oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind yo-yos. Not too used to them yet, but they seem to do the job quite well. Hmm, interesting. So no matter what version of the cactus you mine, whether they're green or red like this, seems that it always drops the same item, which is, I don't know. I guess they didn't want to bother going into the same amount of detail as they did with different types of wood. Because if you see wood growing or trees growing in this biome, I'm pretty sure you get a different kind of wood. But it doesn't seem like that's the case for when you're mining the cactus. Just like with the tree, I'm using an axe to harvest the cactus. Not sure if Minecraft does a similar thing. I think it might. It's been a bit since I last played that game. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. Is it? It feels like it got dark really quickly. That surprised me. I don't know how normal that is. Maybe it's because of the biome I'm in? Hmm, I don't know. Yeah, this yo-yo though is it's doing pretty well. I'm surprised it says weak knockback. Well, very weak knockback because it's kinda keeping the enemies off me quite a bit. Oh, getting a little bit excited over here. Uh-oh, just getting myself a little bit stuck there. I just recovered the money and then I lost. How much did I lose? What? Did I actually lose? I lost a lot. What? I don't know why that happened. Maybe it's because it was, wow. I don't know why that happened. Maybe I picked it up and died too quickly in the game. Doesn't consider, didn't think I'd had it for long enough to consider only making me drop half. It made me drop like 90% or something of the currency I got back there. I want to place these down, but it seems like it's kind of difficult to find a spot for 'em. Maybe there's like the auto aim doesn't work as well with these or something. Oh man, am I gonna get? I'm afraid of getting stuck again. Oh man, yeah, I'm really not used to yo-yos. Used to just kind of sitting still and letting a sword do most of the work, but okay, that's me getting stuck. Can't really do that as much with this type of weapon. Okay, so this is interesting position. Really want some platforms here. I guess the enemy's pathfinding isn't good enough for the ground enemies to get up to me. Wow. These guys still seem to get stuck on certain terrain. Hmm. Well, they drop a lot of money at least. That's something I like about these enemies. Just unfortunate with how much trouble they give me. Oh, why are they running? Why are you running? Okay, there we go. Maybe something, the pathfinding was a bit strange for a second there. So I'm not really sure what the strategy is meant to be with the yo-yo. What part of the enemy you're meant to be hitting. I don't know if it matters too much, or maybe, like, what if I come in from behind? Is that gonna... I don't know. I don't really have time to think about that anyway with how fast they advance on me. Okay, I got it back. I just gotta escape. I mean, no. I could escape, but why escape when you can stay? Um, I've been rewarded for my strategy, it would seem. My strategy of just do the same thing over and over. I've received my expected reward. for doing such a thing, unfortunately. Hmm. Should really try and find a chest at some point. Hmm. Yeah, they seem to have quite a bit of trouble with steep inclines. Like this, you'd think they'd be able to figure out that I'm here, but yeah, they're having a bit of a hard time. Hmm. Ah, daytime. What? Oh, was placing things and forgot that I was in a dangerous environment. Getting too used to being safe from enemies in that position, maybe. Alright. How are my enemies doing today? Pretty good, I hope. Oh, this is what happens when you don't scout ahead into the arena you're gonna fight in. Ah, yeah. Do that same thing again. What's that? Do it again. Okay. I don't know if it was when playing a mod or something, but I thought these enemies could drop. I feel like one of the versions of them drops a special a weapon or something, but wondering if maybe that's not a thing in the base game, or maybe I'm just thinking of the corrupt version of these enemies and not these crimson types that I'm fighting now. Oh, I went down here thinking I went down here thinking that this is where I died, but that's not the case, is it? I died little. The map tells you the last place you died. Yeah, I died a little bit to the left. I had the right idea, but went the wrong way. It's better. Now, surely I won't ever have to come back down here for a while, but you never know. Hmm. Oh, 1 gold? Does this mean... Huh. Okay. Oh yes, this is about as far as I've gotten. Hmm. Just destroying these tombstone cacti. All the cactus I need. All the cactus I want. Ah, show up when I least expect it. Yep. Okay, that's not... Oh, I didn't see that one though. Hmm, weird. Oh, finally going back. I had enough money to buy a piggy bank. Maybe I should have done that. Yeah, I feel like different things happen depending on what direction you attack from. If you come from behind with the weapon, then I feel like things can be a bit faster. Hmm, I don't know. Not sure how that's working. Oh, wow. Oh, whoops. I think that's a feature now where if an NPC, the requirements are met for them to stay or to show up, and you don't have a room for them to stay in, they might just leave. So I just lost some NPCs that I could have used, I think. Luckily, they don't know how to use wood platforms yet. Hmm. Huh. Do you not always get banners now? I don't see banners in my inventory. Maybe the system has changed a little. Hmm. Okay, that's better. Our house has kind of been neglected for a while now. What do we have here?